Hey guys, this is Gamer God. I haven't done a video for the longest time. So today I'm playing Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb, just to get something on my channel since it's been over 10 months since my last video. I realize my mic quality is bad. I'm not sure why it's so much worse than the other video, but this is 10 months after. I plan to get a better mic eventually. So I'm trying to get the achievement for beating the final chapter with the blue baby. So I'm going to be playing as him. So if you don't know the story of Binding of Isaac, it's a top-down shooter, kind of beat 'em up. No, that's not the right word for it. I don't remember what it's called though. Anyway, Isaac lives with his mom. Their dad left. I don't know why. But his mom's Christian, and she starts hearing voices from God, and eventually tell her to kill Isaac, so Isaac flees into the basement. There's a lot of religious imagery, which is actually really cool, because it's really well done with how horrific a lot of the stuff in religious text and shit is. So, I really enjoy it, personally. There's a lot of different cool monsters and enemies. Oh yeah, and you attack with your tears. For the most part. You can some upgrades you can get are based on different kinds of things. Like there's a puke upgrade where you use your puke to attack instead, and there's the pee upgrade. And then if you get enough damage, then you start to cry blood tears instead. Yeah, it's kind of gruesome, but you get used to it. Now, Blue Baby has this item called the poop, and it lets you spawn a poop once every room. It's a pretty shit item. No pun intended. I'm going to pick up this item. I'm in the golden room. The golden rooms always have an item for you. I got a virus. It's poison touch. Basically, that's HIV. So now, if any enemies touch me, they'll get poisoned. Which is good for me, because that means I'll take less damage. Oh, I should explain the blue hearts. The blue baby is one of the hardest characters to play with because he can only have faith hearts, which are the blue hearts, and they're a lot harder to obtain than regular hearts. What I just did here is I opened the secret room. So I'm going to grab what's in the secret room, which is the Ankh, and I don't really remember what that does for me actually. But there's a secret room in every floor, and it's usually connected to 3 rooms. Sometimes on the first floor glitches out and connects to like 1 room or whatever. It's also the super secret room, which is only ever connected to 1 room, so it's really hard to find. So this is the boss room. This is for floor 1. It's I probably shouldn't have skipped past the screen, but this is pin, I think. But this is a special pin. With Wrath of the Lamb, you get a lot of different enemies that are stronger than the others, but are just regular enemies with color different. And it happens with the bosses too. So like this guy, usually he would stand straight up and like spit a bomb at me or something, but he just kind of does his thing, and when he sits straight up, as you see, he only shot bullets. So the first boss is always pretty easy. You can also get a chance to get one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse on any floor. I just got Squeezy. That gives me tears up and gives me 2 faith hearts, so that's really awesome for me. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and they each give you an item that's homage to this person, the people who made this game's other game called Super Meat Boy. So you can eventually make a Meat Boy if you get a horseman on each floor, which I have never gotten all 4 horsemen. I've gotten 3 horsemen, but never all 4. The first floor would be, what would the first floor's one be again? There's Death, War, Plague, and Pestilence. I think Pestilence is the first guy that you get on the first 2 floors. You see, there's a certain amount of floors that are kind of like levels. The cellar, which I'm currently in, which can also be the basement, because I have Wrath of the Lamb, the stuff has changed sometimes, is the first 2 floors, which is sort of like the first level. And then the next 2 floors after that are either the cellar or the caves. And then the next 2 levels after that are either the depths or the necropolis. And then you fight the big boss, Mom. Hopefully I'll get to her within this playthrough. I'm not sure though because of time constraints. I'll do a part 2. I'll do a part 2 if I'm doing good on this and the time gets too right. I can't go over 20 minutes because I'm not verified. And I can't get verified because I don't have a phone number. Ooh, the dice. This is good. This is good for me with the poop. Because it re-rolls the item. And that gave me Daddy Longlegs, Daddy's Love. This guy is usually a boss, but with this item he follows you around and helps you out. As you can see, the shadow is where he's up on the ceiling, and his foot will come down to stomp on an enemy when there are enemies in the room. After the big boss, that is Mom. Yeah, you fight your own mom. Of course, that goes with the story. You go into the womb or the utero, and there's 2 levels of that. And then you fight Mom's heart, or It Lives, which you unlock after beating Mom's heart enough times, and is then the default boss. I really hope I will get to show you guys those. I'd probably do more videos of Binding of Isaac, actually, since I'm pretty okay at the game. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Wrath. That was Wrath. You can fight the 7 deadly sins. They're all mini-bosses, and then they also have mega versions of themselves. So that was Wrath. He does bombs, as you probably saw. Got another secret room. Pennies. Pennies are the in-game currency. You can use them on lots of different things, like slot machines, and you can spend them on stuff, and gamble and all that. I am a bit of a gambler myself, so I usually end up wasting all my pennies if there's an arcade. This is the Widow. This is a special Widow, so she does different stuff with different things. Usually she spits white gunk and puts little nests on the floor. Alright, that was... Oh, alright. This item is Pageant Boy, which gives you a lot of pennies, which is good for if I ever get to a shop and I want to buy stuff. I keep shooting the poops and fires because sometimes a coin will come out of them. This is the Devil Room, which can appear sometimes. There's also an Angel Room. Here you have to spend hearts to get items, but obviously I don't have enough hearts to get any of those items, so I won't bother. Let's see here. So I think I've explained most of the basics of the game. After the womb, you can either go to hell or you can go to the chapel. The hell is called Sheol, which you fight Satan down there. And there's only 1 level of that. And the chapel, there's only 1 level of that too. And the chapel is where I'm trying to get, because that's the final chapter, where you actually fight Isaac, which is pretty cool. He's a pretty simple character to fight, though. That's the monster manual. I don't want that. It just gives me random spawn things. So, oh, that's the beam. That's even worse. I'll see if I can charge up my dice. Oh, yeah. Each item has a charge up. As I told you before, the poop was once per room. Other charge ups have longer charging times. Like, as you can see, the bar went up 2 for me beating that room. You always have to beat a new room in order to get the bar to go up. It never goes up otherwise. You can't just revisit old rooms to get it up. Another 2. 1 more room and I should have that charge up, see if I can get anything better than the bean. Upgrades to tiers are really what I like the best, since I can't get really any health upgrades with Blue Baby. Alright, let's go back. There's a lot of spaces where the secret room could be this time. Good thing I have lots of bombs. I'm stuck on the word for a second. It's 3 AM. Alright, what's... Oh, bomb bag. Alright, I can live with that. This bomb bag will give me bombs every now and again. So let's see if we can find the secret room. I can't get that key because I can't walk over the holes. I'd like to go in... Oh, I have a key for the shop. Ah, we got the Steam sale in here, which makes everything cheaper. Let's get the tarot card too. There's the tarot cards and they all do different things. I just got the Hermit, which will take you to the shop. Teleport you there. The best tarot card, in my opinion, is the Sun. It fully heals you, does damage to all the enemies in the room, and completely reveals the map. My other favorites include Temperance. No, not Temperance. I don't like Temperance. Judgment, which gives you a couple items. The Hierophant, which gives you Faith Hearts. Let's just... At least I think they're Faith Hearts? I could be wrong. This one might be a Faith Heart. But this one, on normal characters, you have to beat the whole level without getting hit in order to keep that heart. Faith Heart's protected, though, so Faith Hearts are the first priority when you get hit. But that heart, if you make it to the next floor, it becomes a new heart. Oh, shit, it's Ultra Pride. You know, I'm just gonna skip that. I don't want to deal with Ultra Pride. I'm already on low health. He always gives you the same item, too, so I don't really look to fight him. This room up here is a room that you go in and there's a red chest, but red chests have a chance to either be good or bad, so I'm not gonna... Oh, Gertie. Gertie is kind of an easy boss. He sort of becomes really standard after you fight him enough times. You sort of get his pattern down. He's stationary, he never moves from that spot. Oh, that's death. Oh, the Ankh brought me back with 3 Faith Hearts. That's nice. So let's go back in to fight Guru this time. Hopefully I will do better. So I'm killing those boils, which will shoot at me. Gertie shoots at me. Like I said, he always stays in the same spot. He spawns flies and boils. Boils are also a stationary enemy. Well, flies are not. This is Gertie's general pattern. As long as you can avoid his bullets, he's pretty easy. Because you just keep wailing on him. Ah, damn it. Saying a boss is easy and then getting hit a whole bunch isn't really that great. I'm trying to, like, maneuver in between the bullets. So I'm just gonna go off to the side now. Because that seems to be a lot more effective for me to dodge. There's another boss called Gertie Jr., which is a non-stationary version of Gertie, kind of, and I absolutely hate Gertie Jr. He flies across the whole room super fast, he does a ton of damage, and is just generally a jerk. Sorry, it's hard for me to concentrate on gaming when I'm talking, so I'm pausing a bit here because I am actually having some trouble. Alright, he's dead. Now I just gotta kill the remaining flies in the room. Wait, why wasn't my dad helping me that whole time? Anyway, this is stem cells. HP plus speed shot up, and now I have a fetus on my face. So we are now in the caves 2. So this is the second level of the caves. Which means, I think that means I'm almost halfway through to the first major boss. Bombs are good. I'm just gonna let my dad take out these guys. He takes a little while to recharge, though. Yeah, I guess we'll take them out too. Definitely helps in getting things done faster. There we go, I got a coin. I don't have a key for the golden room. The only free golden room is the first one on the first floor. All the others you have the keys for. There are a few different key items you can get. There's one that gives you 99 keys, and you can also get golden keys, which let you unlock every lock on the floor that you got it on. Oh, these guys. I heard someone describe these guys as like mudmen from probably a game I've never played. I can only assume that mudmen do that respawny thing. This is a boss challenge room. It gives you an item. If you take the item, you have to fight a couple of bosses. I'm not sure if I want to do that though, just because I'm so low on health, but you know, actually yeah, that's a health up item, so I'll do that. Breakfast. So the first boss is Monstro. Monstro is pretty simple. He's from the first 2 levels. He just kind of hops around and spits stuff. Really, really easy to, like, I mean, the first bosses on the first 2 floors are obviously going to be easy because those are the first 2 floors. He's got a pretty simple attack pattern. The only thing is his bullets are very erratic. This is Larry Jr. He's a oh, wow, thanks, Dad. Multi-body. He is one of the bosses that I like better. Anyway. That ended pretty quick, thanks to my giant father on the ceiling. Daddy Longlegs, when you fight him as a boss, is pretty simple. As long as you can get his attack pattern, because you can see his shadows. So, it's not all too hard. There's a key. Oh, I can go get the golden room now. Yeah, I'll go get the golden room, and that way I can charge up my dice if there's something bad in there. There's another die item, which is the 20-sided die, which re-rolls all the items in the room, which are like the coins and bongs and stuff like that. It re-rolls all of those instead of the items on the pedestal. I think I want to re-roll that because I kind of want to keep my dice. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. That's Brother Bobby, I think. He shoots some stuff. He's one of the minions that follows you around. You get a few. As you can see, both the Brother Bobby and the bomb bag are following me around now. There's quite a few items that do that. Personally, I don't think... There's only a few that I think are good. I don't think any of the little person ones are all that good. I prefer, like, the relic, which gives you faith hearts every now and again. I'm trying to keep up with commentary to tell you, but I'm not that great at commentating when I'm by myself. You gotta be careful with TNT, definitely. And both in real life and in games. Because that shit will get ya. No secret room there. These rooms always mess me up. I tend to accidentally blow up the TNT and kill myself. Which is not fun. Oh, he gave me a double bone there. There's the secret room. Let's find out what's in here. Alright, that's good. Oh yeah, red fires. Red fires shoot at you. Let's go in here. Oh, fuck yes. This, in my humble opinion, is the best item in the game. I'll show you it in a little bit. Well, I'll show you it right now, actually. This is the blue candle. With space, you can send a flame that does pretty high damage. And as you can see, it's charging up just on its own. It doesn't need rooms to charge up. So it's a really effective item for all that extra damage you need. This is a pill, which I surprisingly haven't encountered yet in this playthrough. Oh shit, I just realized the counter's at like 18 minutes. I'll let it go for a little bit more. As you can see, the blue candle is pretty good. After this room, I'm going to pause it. I don't want to take the pill because it could be health down, which would kill me at this point. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to pause my play at this point, and I will continue it in a second part. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. See ya.